CJ Garcia is a medical assistant in Phoenix, Arizona. He's used to seeing blood and guts. It's part of his job. But last September, he responded to a medical emergency that would change his life forever. It started with the sound of gunshots.
When the shooting happened, I was sitting here. I had a computer and I was registering a patient. I heard two loud pops, like maybe somebody hit the wall real hard or wasn't quite sure what it was, maybe a backfire.
CJ inspected the back offices, then looked out a window. The gun battle started after Phoenix officer Matt Morgan pulled over a car with fake plates. As soon as the car stopped, the suspect jumped out and opened fire.
He turns around, which towards me then, and begins firing at me. He ends up emptying his gun of 7 rounds as he's running in a semicircle towards me.
Although ambushed and with 3 bullets in him, this top cop fired back, hitting the suspect 3 times. An injured Officer Morgan then radioed for help.
410 Zebra, 410 Zebra, 998, 998, I've been shot.
At the same time, CJ rushed outside to the bloody scene.
That's when I came running out the door, allowing the officer to see that I was not a threat to him. I could see the blood running down his left arm, and as I looked down, I could see that there was a puddle of blood underneath one of his feet.
The suspect was just a few feet away from his gun as Officer Morgan tried to reload his weapon.
And I end up dropping the gun. At this point, I'm going into shock. It's just hard to hang on to anything. My left arm is numb, so I couldn't grasp the slide of the gun and pull the slide back.
His gun. The suspect's gun. Get the gun!
After picking up the suspect's weapon, CJ then helped Officer Morgan with his gun.
I leaned up against the trunk of the car. I kept my gun pointed at the suspect. And CJ hung onto my taser and just in case something happened to me and he needed to help out in some way.
CJ then turned his attention to saving Officer Morgan. One bullet had pierced Officer Morgan's bulletproof vest.
People who've been shot there before didn't live, you know, and because of his vest, you know, he's alive today.
Another bullet ricocheted off a shoulder blade and lodged near his chest cavity, while the third bullet shattered his leg.
When CJ visited me in the hospital, it was very emotional. I was wanting to see him, and I was hoping we could get a hold of him and he could come visit me because I wanted to thank him profusely for what he did. And you know, I told myself I wouldn't cry, but I ended up crying when I saw him. Oh, we're nothing less than great friends because we've really gotten to know each other. Our families have spent time together.
And now, because of this experience, CJ is pursuing a new career.
I've always thought about becoming a police officer when I was younger after I got out of the military. No, it's more like I gotta do this.
CJ's training to get into the Phoenix Police Academy, and if he makes it, he may be just lucky enough to have a top cop for a partner.